Hey guys, what's going on? Aaron here. Sorry for the long delay, but Happy New Year to everybody out there. Hope you have a great new year. I hope things are different in 2021, but let's get down to this video. So my name is Aaron. If you're new here, I do videos based on hobbyist photography or amateur photography. If that's something that interests you, I would love if you would subscribe. It really does mean the world to me. But today we're going to talk about the difference between Photoshop and Luminar, specifically the sky replacement technologies. So I'm pretty sure you're probably aware of both programs. Photoshop, the new version, now has sky replacement in it. Luminar's had sky replacement for a while, so Photoshop is starting to get in tune with that. But I mean, to be honest with you guys, Photoshop is way more powerful than Luminar will ever be. They're two pretty much different programs for different tasks, but they do both have sky replacement. So I wanted to check it out, see what the difference is, and maybe see which is better. Now remember, it's art, so it's subjective. My opinion might not be your opinion, but let's jump in the computer and check out the two programs. Okay, so starting with Photoshop, we'll use a custom sky that I've saved. Flip it around so the lighting is on the open side of the photo, and we need to darken the sky a little bit just to better fit with the image. Then we'll warm up the sky to better match the foreground colors. And next we'll darken the foreground as much as we can just to give it that night storm feeling. And we'll change the lighting to darken a little bit around the mask. Finally, I just want to shift the edge of the horizon down just a bit. We're just going to concentrate on the actual sky replacement, so at this point I think that's good. What I like about sky replacement in Photoshop is that it's non-destructive. Each component creates a new layer to work with. Okay, switching over to Luminar. Same photo, same sky. First thing we need to do is replace the sky with our custom image. Alright, right there, the first thing I notice is Luminar didn't read the images as correctly as Photoshop. Not a huge issue since you can just shift the horizon position by sliding it down a bit. Okay, next we'll do the same adjustments. First we'll warm up the temperature to better match the foreground. And then darken the sky by taking down the sky exposure slider. One thing I really like about Luminar is that you can relight the scene right from within the sky replacement tab. In Photoshop, you would have to do that from the foreground layer after the fact. So let's see the comparisons. Photoshop looks pretty good. The foreground is a little light, but you could darken that after the fact in the layers since the edit is non-destructive. There's still a slight glow around the barn though. But all in all, it looks believable and accurate. In Luminar, you can see the benefit of relighting the scene. I think it gives a darker, more stormy look. There's still a glow around the barn, so the mask isn't perfect. And as we saw, it needed more horizon adjustment than Photoshop did. All in all though, this also looks believable and accurate. So what do you think? Which one do you like better? Or maybe you don't like either of them. Let me know in the comments. Personally, I like some of the features from Photoshop and some of the features from Luminar. I love how Photoshop saves everything into layers for additional editing. Luminar does have layers, but the actual sky replacement itself is flat, so your creativity is a little limited there. I really like the scene relighting in Luminar. It's something I use almost every sky replacement. In Photoshop, you can darken and lighten the foreground So it sort of has the same thing, but you have to do that in the layers after the sky replacement. So I think Photoshop and Luminar did a great job all in all. I kind of like the Luminar edit better just because it's a little more moody, and I do like dark and moody photos. But like I said, it's subjective. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely do everything in Photoshop. It's just a little more in-depth and a little more advanced. So if you're an advanced editor, I would definitely say Photoshop is your better option. But if you just want to do a sky replacement for Instagram or whatever, Luminar is probably your choice. And Luminar is much cheaper as well. So guys, that's all I have for you today. If you want a 7-day free trial with Luminar, it's in the comment or in the description. If you need Photoshop, I recommend you get the photographer's plan. It's about $9.99 US a month, and it includes Photoshop, Lightroom, and a website. That said, if you found this video helpful, leave me a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already done so, press the bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. That's how it plays, Carly.